Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. This is Chapter 22, and unlike Chapter 21, this one isn't going to be as long. How many videos? I'm not exactly sure just yet, but it shouldn't be 6, I'll tell you that much. Anyways, a few things I'm actually kind of happy about, and a few things I'm actually angry about. First, I'll get to the good news. My roommate's gone. Yay! My roommate is finally gone. For those of you who haven't been watching my earlier episodes, I've been complaining about him for a very long time. And he's especially been getting very annoying these last 2 or 3 weeks, so I am glad to finally be rid of him. He is somewhere on the road right now, driving back to wherever the hell he came from. Bad news is, had a little problem with this recording session. Let's just say I made a mistake during the battle. I didn't lose any units. I didn't get any of my units killed. I'm a little better than that. But I did make a mistake which prevented me from getting an item later on in the chapter. So I had to restart the whole chapter from the beginning, because I really do want to unlock this specific achievement. So I did have to restart this chapter once, but it wasn't because I lost a unit or anything. So yeah, it was kind of annoying, to say the least, and I just stopped my recording. Okay, there we go. Hopefully I don't lose that much. I just have to forward a few seconds. Let's see. That'll do. Okay. So yeah, good things happening today and bad things happening today. The roommate thing, it could be better because he could have left yesterday or he could have left Monday for all I care. Because these next 2 days, I'm really going to have to crunch for 2 exams, and then I also have to move out on Friday, and that is going to be very, very annoying. Speaking of annoying, let's talk about this chapter. In this chapter, we are going to a temple to investigate. We are going to the same temple that Nasir mentioned briefly at the end of Chapter 21, this Palmini temple. He says we're going to find something very important here, so yeah, we're going there just to see what he was talking about. And there is a mechanic for this chapter where you can win a very rare one-shot only item you can get. And also, you can get a lot of bonus experience for completing this little achievement as well. Now, the easy part is, a lot of the enemies... well, okay, first I better say what the achievement is and how you get it. The way you do it is you have to make sure you don't kill any priests or bishops in this next chapter. If you do, you can't get the achievement. You can't get the special item, and as far as I know, you can't get the bonus experience either. And that's a real kick in the face right there. But anyways, you can't kill any priests or bishops. The priests, they're kind of easy to not kill because they can't attack you. The bishops, on the other hand, if you are in their range, they will attack you. Even if they don't want to fight, they'll still attack you. And if you have a unit that can actually counterattack, then safe to say those bishops are going to die because, you know, your characters are a lot stronger than what bishops are in this game. Or enemy bishops, anyways. Rice is actually a pretty good bishop. So the story is, I guess this mercenary group that's been working for Dan has actually been involved with this temple and the priests that are inside this temple. So when they heard that Dan got beat at their capital, he decided he's going to ambush us here in the temple, and he's going to make all the priests and all the bishops fight, even though they don't want to. I love how Ike said, "It's a trap!" Reference, for those of you who know what the reference is. But they make this battle seem harder than it actually is. The one thing you really want to watch out for when you're trying not to lose enemies, or lose units, my bad. The boss actually wields 2 killer weapons. He wields a killer bow and a killer axe. So, if you attack him with certain units, there's a chance they're going to get critical. So if you're using a unit like Wolf, make sure that Schleifer has the killer axe equipped. And then if you want to use units close range, make sure he has the the killer bow equipped. It's common sense, really. Whatever. Now, normally in this chapter, I usually just I group all my units together and just take this chapter one step at a time. However, I am going to try something new in this chapter, something I've never really done before. I'm actually going to go through all 3 sides at once. I know, sounds impressive, right? Well, it's still not that hard. A lot of the enemies here are really weak, and your units are really strong, so you really shouldn't have much of a problem anyways. As far as item placement goes, I gave a few new weapons to certain characters. Then I sold worn out weapons, like weapons that had like less than 5 uses left, and then replaced them with other weapons I had in the convoy. And I also unequipped all the items that every single character had, besides the characters I'm actually using, just so I could put them all in the convoy. So I thought that was a good move on my part. So now, if I want to get a weapon, I just need to check the convoy. One of the things I did, though, is I gave Mist a silence staff. It's not going to do her that much good, but I decided I'd just go ahead and give it a try for this chapter. With the silence staff, you can temporarily stop the priests and bishops from either using light magic or from healing other units. So it's very useful. The problem is it's temporary, so it's only going to last like 4 or 5 turns. So yeah, right now I'm just getting adjusted with my units, putting them all in the right place. Something you do normally in this chapter. I really don't have that much to talk about. I'm just really excited that my roommate's gone. But then I'm also very annoyed that I have to do commentary, when it probably could have been done by now if I actually correctly recorded this the first time. Oh well, I won't try to live on it. Just gotta keep thinking about this game being almost done. Not really almost done, but closer to being done. Chapter 22 out of 29. This game should end eventually. I hope so. You know, it'd really suck if, like, my game disc broke or something. That would really suck. Okay, let's go ahead and start this. Yeah, that was a little recording. Not really a glitch, but that was the first recording going into the second recording. That's why you saw player turn twice. But I'm actually a little glad that I actually did this chapter over, because I also finished it quicker than I probably normally would have completed this chapter. Because I actually knew what to expect in all the turns. Also, don't be afraid to bring some Laguz weapons to this chapter, because there will be some Laguz reinforcements that attack later on. That's just saving you for later on when they actually do come. Critical by Zahark. And I swear, I promise to you guys that next chapter I'll start turning on battle animations so you can see what certain characters look like in their second classes, and then maybe show you some critical hits as well. I just forgot to do it in this chapter, and I was also kind of in a rush, so I was like, I want to get this done, so I'm not really going to worry about doing it, so I didn't do it. Let's see, don't really have very many announcements to make. I bypassed YouTube user Exits Tyler and subscribers, but that's not going to last. Once he gets back from being grounded, he's going to start gaining subscribers like mad. But still, I thought it was a nice accomplishment while he's been grounded. He's a pretty interesting YouTube user. Yeah, I got a Sage with bolting right there. Watch out for him. And there are also a lot of archers and snipers right here. So they're all going to attack Zahark right now. So there's so many threats you need to worry about. And then you also need to worry about not attacking the bishop that's right there. The bishop is right in front of the sage and then right behind the sniper. That is actually the Tonami guy, or whatever his name is. The lead priest or whatever. He does have a light spell and he is not afraid to use it if you are in his range. So be careful. I'll go ahead and get rid of the sniper. And then I'll also get rid of that sage with bolting, just to get him out of here. But I need to end the video because I am out of time. Later, guys.